Who'd have thought that trying to create a sustainable power system would be kind of a challenge in this mod pack? What the heck are you doing, cat? The cat's sitting in the window and she's got her paws up on the side of the frame of the window. She's staring at the top. There's nothing up there, you silly. There's nothing up there. I can see the top of the window frame. There's nothing there. Anyway, distraction aside, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that my quest for making a renewable power system would take me to making one of these things? It's going to be more than this, too, because this is just one. I need 2 of these redstone crystals. You know how long this is taking? It's taking ages. It's been half an hour, and it's not there. It's nowhere close to there. Oh, man. And I have to make another one of these things. Why, you might ask? It's because I'm making robots. And, cat, I need you to not be on that part of my desk. If you could just back up into the window. Yes, back up. Back. There you go. There's a good girl. You get scritches now. Come on. Don't lean away from me. You get scritches. There you go. There you go. Scritches. Okay. Don't claw the window frame. She is being a major troll today. That is what she is on this day. A troll. So I'm making robots because that is the only real way that I feel is viable for making a good power system. And you are going to be impressed when it's all put together, because it's going to be a good power system. I currently got it like halfway put together right now. Okay, cat, you see this quarter? Go get it. Here, the quarter. It's now across the room. Go get it. There, easy way to get a cat off your desk. Give it something to chase. Anyway, these are stairs, and we're going to head down there in a moment. I'm going to begin this episode up, and there's going to be time between when I cut away and when I get back, because making those crystals, forever. It's taking forever. But in order to make robots, we're going to need all of this junk. So let's start out with one of these things. This lets me designate areas for the robots to work. It is called a zone planner, and this doesn't have to go anywhere in particular. We can just set it up right here, and there we go. Look at that. You can see we have this area that I live in. And if I right click on a location, it moves it around. So the robots, they're going to be working in this general location, and only this general location. They are not allowed to leave this building. At least the ones I'm going to be having going. And I think that I might actually want to bring this down a little bit further. Maybe a little bit further. Okay, that should be good. They shouldn't go anywhere else besides in there. Now we're going to call this the Power Lab. So that's the name of the black location on the map. Now in order to give them the location, we need to put together one of these things. This is a map location. And the map location, you just shove it into there, it uploads the location that you currently have set. And I forgot to actually name it. Oh well, that is fine. So that is map location. Can I reprogram a map location? I can. I can actually rename it then. Power Lab. Let's click to add that. And put you in there, and you can change to Power Lab. While that's going, let's grab our titanium and diamond gears and emeralds and chipsets. And we will make this one first. This is a programming table. This lets us program the robots. And this is an integration table. It lets us integrate the robots. Now, the programming table actually requires this. These are redstone circuit boards, or no, just redstone boards. And these are what you get the programs onto. Let's grab this map location, Power Lab. All the stuff that's going into this. It's going to be worth it. So, the programming table and the integration table, I believe they both require lasers to function. So the integration table, it looks like that. The programming table, you put a redstone board here and it has all these different things. The thing we want is a picker, and it doesn't take very much power to actually do that, so we can have this running while it's doing this, and the lasers will jump between where they are going, and look at that, we got our first redstone board. I'm just going to shove it in here for now. And the other one we need is a harvester. And that's out of water again. See, the problem with the combustion engine is that if I don't have it hooked up to a water source directly, it sucks up all the water it has. Come on, hurry it up, programming table. I don't have all day. I need to get these programs made so I can cut away and sit on my ass and wait for the stupid things to be put together, if you would be so kind. You're not going fast enough for me. Okay, there we go. Almost there. And there we go, a harvester. So, you might be wondering, what are we going to be doing with these two programs? We're going to have two robots, and they're going to work down here. Behold, the magma farm. Level 10 fire seeds. Triple 10s, they give you 4 essence per crop. They grow back fairly quick. And they're very strong, but I don't know what strength does. These have just been spreading for the past half an hour, and they have spread pretty damn... Actually, it's been longer than half an hour for these things. This has been like 2 hours of spread, and they still haven't covered the entire field. It's a lot of field to cover, to be fair. And we're using some niter from Thaumcraft to keep things lit up. I don't know if the light affects how fast these things will grow, but I figure I might as well have it lit up, just because. Now over here, we have heat generators. These are remarkably simple to make, compared to every other power generating thing that exists in this pack. All it takes is an osmium ingot, some iron, some wood, and a furnace, and you're pretty much set. You can pop these out pretty quick, and well, while they're over lava, which they currently are over lava, I would show you, but don't want to move it. While they sit over lava, they passively generate RF. They don't generate very, very fast. In fact, it's pretty damn slow. However, you don't have to do anything to get power. You just pop them down and they are good to go. This actually filled up with energy from the steam, not from the heat generators. Good thing about these, they keep the energy when you break them. So, cool thing about the heat generators, they have a tank. You know why they have a tank? Let me show you why they have a tank. Actually, just give me that. I need a lava bucket to start up my smeltery down there. So, the reason they have a tank is you can take a bucket of lava and dump lava directly in. And when you do that, they generate significantly more RF. But it is a very short amount of time that they do it. They suck up that lava really quick. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have robots which are docked on some basic power pipes, kinesis pipes, connected to this basic energy cube. And they're going to come here, charge up, they will travel over here. The harvester will harvest all of the fire crops, and this is a lot of fire crops. It's a 21 by 8 field. It might be more crops than I need. Like, I don't think I'll be able to smelt the essence fast enough. Because the picker is going to be picking up all the dropped fire essence, bringing it over here, dropping it into a pipe which feeds into this hopper, and yeah, it's going to dump into here. It's going to turn into lava. The lava is going to be pumped out from the drain here, fill into this seared tank, and then head out and fill up the heat generators, which will generate more power. It's a self-contained system that generates more power than it consumes. And it is way, way better than my original plan of making a big sugarcane farm, distilling it into biofuel, and then somehow generating enough steam to power the system and create more power than it consumes. I tested it out. It does work if you have the correct amount of stuff, but it takes a while. You have to give it time to get enough energy being produced to have the system fully functional. And even then, I don't know if it's good enough. But this, I know this is good enough. This is going to be significantly better than anything I would be able to have thought of on my own. Now, one thing I am considering is, if this gets full, what am I going to do? Now, an obvious solution would be, well, if that gets full, go make a second one. It wouldn't hurt to have two smelteries going at once, producing lava. They just consume the lava they produce, and they produce more than they consume, so what's the harm in that? Well, what if both of them fill up? I can't just keep on adding more smelteries. Eventually I have to reach a point where I say, you know, we're producing way too much essence. We're not consuming the lava fast enough. When it gets to that point, I need this to shut down on its own. So I'm going to have to work that out over time. It's going to be a fun experience. Anyway, I'm going to cut away now and stare angrily at my lasers until they produce me a redstone crystal, and then I will stare angrily at them some more until they produce a second one. Because until they produce those crystals, I can't even make the damn robots. So see you in a moment. Okay, so after another hour, 15 minutes of Yeah. after much waiting, we have the materials to put together one robot. Now, to be fair, a lot of that waiting was for making the chipsets that are necessary to make it as well. Emerald chipsets and diamond chipsets take quite a bit of time. But thankfully, once I have these two robots complete, I can make more robots a lot faster because it'll be easier. I hope. Anyway, I need to make 2 more diamonds because I need to make 2 more diamond chipsets to go with to make another robot. All the robots. So we're gonna make the harvester robot first. Oh, I need to make more. I need to make another golden chipset so I can make another docking station. I forgot that I needed 3, not 2, 3. Dang it, I'm an idiot. That's alright though. It won't take as long to make gold ones. Gold ones are fine. Okay, so to make the robot, we go to the integration table. We put the robot in here. We put the redstone board in here. And I think I just click on this. Yep, there we go. And now it's starting to... Oh, we are starting to use our water up. That means that we're going to be overheating these things. Which is almost unavoidable at this point. Look how much steam I used. This thing was topped off, and this was topped off, and these pipes were full, and there was lots of steam, and now we don't have as much steam. And my other cat, Cleo, was now meowing at my feet. She's been hyper today. I mean, Jesus. My arm's got a big scratch in it now, too. In relation to a certain kitty. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Now, all I need is for this AND gate to be completed. And while we're waiting for that, let's head down here. Oh, the field is fully grown and it looks so beautiful. All the red. It's just wonderful. Okay, so that goes here. Now, in order to actually have the robot do things, I need that AND gate. Oh, we are going to be overheating these things big time. You know, it is kind of surprising how far this fuel goes. And it lasts forever. The water doesn't really. But the fuel does. Okay, that one needs to get shut off because it's out of water, so it's going to start overheating, and I don't really want these things to overheat. Because then they enter it into a shutdown state and I have to wait for them to stop being shut down. Ah, we have one. Perfect. That is all I need to finish up this episode. So we attach this here, and now we go into here. And I like to have it set to redstone signal off, work in area, map location. That's going to keep it so the robot only works in here. And I think that was all I needed to do. Okay, so he's charging up. Yeah, that gets a lot of energy blasting through it. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. And where do you think you are going? Sir? Sir? What are you doing? I have no idea what he's doing. Oh, there's some cactuses out here. He might be going for those. I didn't expect you to do that. No, he's breaking the grass. You son of a gun. Here, let me help you clean this up a bit. Just because I don't want you to be sitting out here wasting time. Alright, you're done mowing the lawn? I should name you. That's out of water. Okay, let's see him in action. There he goes. He's going for it. Ah, it works. I love it. And he's at it. He's got a lot of fire essence to go and harvest. So he's going to keep this up until the entire field is harvested, or he needs a recharge. I actually haven't watched these guys long enough to see what happens if they run low on energy in the middle of working. I'm hoping that they are logical enough to go back to the charge station before they run out of power. Anyway, geez, I already got almost 2 stacks out of that. He's gonna go harvest all that. The other guy's gonna bring this over here, and it's gonna get dumped into this, where it will melt and turn into lava. And it does go through it pretty quick. It's got space for about 45 in there, I think. Something like that. Anyway, it turns into lava, and then we're going to have to get some mechanical pipes to automatically suck the lava out and bring it over here. The reason I want to use mechanical pipes is that they're just better than Buildcraft pipes. Let's be honest about that. They're better. And little Blue is just happily chugging away, digging all this up. Ah, it's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. These actually have enough water in them. Do I have another one yet? No. It doesn't matter. I can't build the second robot anyway for quite a while. So, yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we will see how this is actually working with 2 robots running. And then we will move on to something else. You know, this is the first episode in quite a while where I haven't focused exclusively on doing quests. And it's kind of refreshing, to be honest. And the questing stuff was getting to be a little bit of a drag, a little bit of a plod, saunter, meandering, repetitive kind of thing. But thanks to doing all that questing, we ended up having some extra resources to actually do this part, so doing the quest is good. Now, I wonder, is the field going to be fully grown on one side by the time he's finished with the other? If that's the case, this might be too much fire essence being produced. In fact, I already think it is, because holy cow, this thing is just packed. Yeah, I might need to reconsider the size of this field and the speed of the smelteries. Still, this is so cool! Anyway, hope you guys like this video. Definitely copy this idea for yourself. It's a good system. It's not too resource intensive. It's definitely more power intensive to get it started, but once you get it started, you don't have to worry about power for pretty much anything anymore. So, hope you guys are enjoying. Give a like if you are, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and I will see you in another video. Take care, guys, and goodbye!